And Brooks subbed in for Butler. Bulls trail by 9. So for Chicago right now, they've got Pau Gasol. Brooks out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Gibson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Pacers leading by 6. Now Freak. Hill sets the screen for Freak to the inside. And it's Hill. That's on the assist by Freak. Freak's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Outside Rose. Passes it to Gibson. They double him with Freak. Clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Freak. Pick up by Hill. And here's Freak. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Freak. Allen, a screen on Rose. Here's Freak. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bulls trail by 8. Rose passes to Dunleavy. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. And what a game for Freak. 31 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Outside Rose. Uncovered. And right through it goes. Rose has got 9 points in the quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Ellis. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Ellis has got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pacers. Rose goes in. Dismissed. They recover. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And both free throws good from Gibson. Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Freak with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Freak again, Indiana. 1:29 left in the game. Left side Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Shot clock at 6. Freak kicks to George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pacers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And, Greg, I don't think we can overstate how significant that was for them today. I mean, beating a conference opponent 3 out of 4 times, that's no easy feat.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Mahinmi's checked in for Allen. Solomon Hill comes in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Ellis. Chicago also making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Tony Snell comes in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. Dunleavy for 3. Hill pulls it in. Now here's Freak. T right on him. From downtown, and he gets it to go.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys. Here.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew,